little more than a year ago, I was homeless. I had nowhere to go. I didn't know anyone. I had no family. You feel less than a human being. With me having children, I felt not just less than a human being, I felt less as a mother, you know, because I felt like that I wasn't making the right decisions for my children.
I was unable to finish school and no job and essentially no home. It reduced my sense of self-esteem from a 10 to a 0, and it felt nearly impossible to pick it back up.
I was drinking real bad. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I had lost my job and used up all my friends and family and was homeless.
I heard about Phoenix through the Department of Social Services. I heard a lot of great success stories about how people come here and they get jobs and, you know, their life becomes a little bit more better. So I wanted to see for myself.
I just found myself making the same mistakes over and over again until my sister recommended Phoenix Employment Ministry to me. And so I just decided to come immediately because I had to expand my own horizons in order to expand my life.
I was early in recovery, and Don Skinner knew that, and he worked with me and really turned my life around.
All right, how's everybody this morning? Good. I'm going to do our reading. Meditation develops full human beings. At some time or another, you are practically forced to sit down and contemplate your life and question who you are and where the meaning lies in the journey of life, your life. Folks come here oftentimes deeply discouraged with wounded souls. I think looking for a job is the worst job that there is. A lot of what happens at Phoenix is helping people to believe in themselves and also to repair a lot of woundedness that people come here with. And that's one of the wonderful things that Phoenix offers, is a community of peers.
When they walk in, we start doing some tangible things that will help them get that job. On their third day in the program, we have 3 wonderful resources that we go to for them to get clothing for interviews. This clothing that they get, they have to wear into Phoenix starting the next week. Okay, well, you're ready for an interview.
Yep, I'm all set.
Let's go.
Once they put on that shirt and tie and jacket, a nice blouse, a skirt, they feel better about themselves and they feel more confidence in going out and looking for work, seeking work.
We give them the opportunity to use our computers. We help them write resumes. We do lots of mock interviews so that when they are in front of someone, there's a certain comfort level that they have.
They have transportation for you. They will take you on interviews. They will take you on appointments.
Without Phoenix's help, I could not have had this conversation with you 5 weeks ago, but I can now with a smile on my face.
My relationship with Phoenix started about 20 years ago. When I first met Don Skinner, when I was working at the Good Shepherd House doing volunteer work, and Don was doing what he's doing best and what he's been doing for the last 20 years, helping folks find jobs. We've hired over 30 Phoenix employees. What I see more from that group of candidates that come in is a hunger, a motivation, a desire because of probably what they've been through in their lives, and the preparation that Don and his dedicated staff at Phoenix have put them through. They're very prepared for finding a job, but also keeping a job.
More important than assisting me in getting the job, they decompressed me from all the negativity. It was almost like not being brainwashed anymore to believing that it's going to be okay, this can happen. When you take someone who's willing to work, such as myself, such as my girlfriend, such as my friend that I met through Phoenix Employment, and enable them to have a facility to make a resume, to have clothes to go on an interview, or have an address to write down on an application. It enables those people to better their lives. It absolutely saves the community by restoring lives.
People that come into Phoenix help each other, and their lives just change because of that. They learn hope, they learn what they're worth, they learn what their life's work was really meant to be instead of what they may have been told it should be.
I was raised that was my job in life, was to go and help others. How better to use your funds than to literally take a person off the dole and put them on the supply side of life.
I have some idea of what it's like not to have money to pay your bills, to feel like you got your foot nailed to the floor, to have to depend on others to give you what you need in order to be able to merely survive. I don't think it has to be that way. I really don't. And I think that if we change our attitude about poverty, we can change that.
I think the biggest thing is, since I've been at Phoenix, is a reconnection with myself and my spirit being renewed, and I did not expect that. It's renewed hope for me, a hope that I know I can carry with me for a long time and hopefully share with others, either in the job situation or just in the world.
With Phoenix help, I know I will get a job.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Thank you, Phoenix.
From the bottom of my heart, I would love to thank you, Phoenix.